Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Hello, Miami, and hopefully you're having a wonderful and lovely, happy Saturday morning. As my name is Will, and welcome to 305 Sports Now. Thank you so much for listening and watching today on this broadcast. And again, once again, I am extremely busy because they keep flowing and flowing in and flowing in and flowing in. And after I finish that Chris Ewald episode, please guys go check it out on 305 Sports Now's YouTube channel. Another one just drops, man. Another one just drops, okay? And another big guy from the lovely state of Georgia, okay? 6'2", 235 pounds, Herbert Scroggins out of Savannah, Georgia. Benedictine, all right? Benedictine Military School, okay? And absolute beast, four-star, right? Four-star recruit. Absolute beast as far as being a player goes. He is a four-star recruit, as I mentioned earlier. And I'll be going over his highlights a little bit, but he is an absolute, just a bear, all right, in the sense that he is very, and I will say very aggressive in terms of pursuing the quarterback. That's the kind of stuff that we'd like to see out of a Mauro Cristobal team. And once again, Mauro Cristobal once again picks up another beast of a football player for the edges, and that is exactly what we like to see as Miami Hurricanes, as the Miami Hurricanes are enjoying playing the, pretty much the pass rusher game with this guy. This guy loves being a pass rusher, right? As well, he had 12 sacks, okay, his junior season over at the military school over in Savannah, Georgia. And as you can see from looking at his huddle video, he's got a great motor, doesn't over pursue, which is really good. He has quick feet, has a quick pretty much turn, an excellent swim move as well. Great pursuit of the quarterback as well. He's hell for left tackles, all right? Absolute hell for left tackles. And that makes it very difficult for guys to be able to block him because he's got good hands as well. Could be used on special teams. Okay, very good on special teams as well. Again, with his height, his talent, his speed, he fits pretty much into what Lance Guidry and what Mauro Cristobal wanted to do with their team, with their football team, as far as defensive side of the ball goes. Listen, the state of Georgia, as I've always said, the state of Georgia produces really good football players. We always talk about, California. We talk about Texas. We talk about Florida, obviously, of course, because Florida is a bastion for football players. But Georgia's got some talent, man. Guys guys are coming to the University of Miami that are from Georgia. Are the next future quarterback, Luke Nickel, 2025 signee, locked in. He's a Georgia kid. Ropo Aguirre is a Georgia kid, all right, as well. Georgia produces very good football players, and Mr. Scroggins over here, Herbert Scroggins, is no exception to the rule. He is a beast, all right, and he's going to bring a lot of pressure, and he's going to make the Miami Hurricanes defense very, very successful. And I'm very glad he signed on. He was somebody that we've been coveting. It was a quick commit, a very I would say low-key commit because of who we were pursuing, as far as guys like Amari Wallace, Chris Ewald, but he was said to have had a good visit in Miami. He's proven that he is, he likes it here, and therefore he decided to verbally commit to the Canes. Let me get out of this window for a little bit, right, as well. And one of the things I'm combining is these two is because I really wanted to go over and add another possible Canes segment. So I decided to kill two birds with one stone. I added a commitment episode with Herbert Scroggins. Now I'm going to add the segment with Jaboree Antoine, right? Jaboree Antoine is another talented defensive back. He recently decommitted from LSU. He is another guy that fits the mold of what Mauro Cristobal wants, as he is an excellent two-way player, right? He played quarterback in high school, right, as well. He played quarterback in high school as well, and he's also a very talented cornerback as well. I'm going to give you his measurables right now as I search really quickly over here in 247 Sports. He is from Westgate High School over in Louisiana. He is the third best player in the state of Louisiana, and he's ranked as second best player in the state of Louisiana, and he is listed as the sixth best defensive back in the country. This is a guy who's a possible Kane. You just got Chris Ewald. You picked this guy up. He likes Miami. From what I hear, he likes Miami. This would be a great get. You got your boundaries locked as well. The one thing about Jaboree that is a little different than what I've seen in his huddle video is that you see a lot of press coverage with Chris Ewald, and of course, it's Miami. South Florida. Florida in general plays a lot of press, and they play a lot of bump and run as well. So these cornerbacks are used to being left on an island. Jaboree could play press, but if you look at the highlight videos of his huddle and so on, not just the sophomore year, which I'm showing you right now because I'm gonna go over his stats sophomore year, which is where Max Preps and also 247 have. But also if you look at his junior highlights as well, he plays a lot of off coverage. Very good though, right? Very good at playing off coverage. Very quick break to the ball. If you're playing zone, it's a good guy to have because he understands the concept of zone. But again, he could also play press, but again, could play off as well. He's a ball hawk and get interceptions. Had 5 interceptions his sophomore year over in Louisiana. Again, the kind of football player that Mara Cristobal wants. Chevis Jackson has been absolutely killing it. Right, he's been absolutely killing it in terms of recruiting defensive backs. He picked up Merritt. Of course, he got Ewald. Who also signed on with the Canes as well. All right, you picked up Amari Wallace as well. So he's killing it in the recruiting circles. Okay, it's one thing that we were kind of criticized for that we were developing, but we weren't getting defensive backs, these blue chip defensive backs. Now all of a sudden that's starting to change. That narrative is starting to change. That now these guys are now starting to come in. Drake Stubbs just decommitted. Right, Drake Stubbs decommitted from USC, and Miami is in line to get DJ Pickett, who's probably the best defensive back in the country. All right, he's probably the best defensive back in the country, and he has already a family member, Booker Pickett Jr., already on the football team as a top defensive end who was recruited last year in the country as well. So Miami's is pressing, man. They really are pressing, and I do think Jaboree. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's a good chance this kid will sign with the Miami Hurricanes only because I do think that he will like playing in South Florida. The school is beautiful. The weather's nice here as well. And there's a good shot of development as well. Jamela Dye did a good job in development. We saw it with G.J. Ivey and Tyreek Stevenson in the NFL this year as rookies. So Miami is developing defensive backs. So that's a good thing. So we're starting to see, that start to come into fruition in terms of recruiting. So I'm very happy with what we're seeing right now as far as recruitment goes. I'm really happy with the job that the university is doing as well in terms of recruiting and supporting the coaching staff and going out and getting the recruits they need to make this football team better. And I will say that Miami must win at least 10 games this season and compete for a playoff spot, win an ACC championship as well. Miami's getting these guys now, and they're recruiting very well. I will say this, though. If Miami is not successful this year, that may change. You can still get a pretty decent class, all right, because Mark Cristobal is a good recruiter, but I just don't see us getting a top 5 class again if it doesn't transition to the field. Okay, so that's very important right now. So you're getting the horses. You're getting the horses in recruitment. You're getting the horses also as well in the transfer portal. Now it's about time to put, pretty much put it on the football field and just play some good football. And again, I do like, again, what Chevis Jackson's doing. Chevis Jackson, Jason Taylor, Joe Salavea as well. They're all pretty much in competition. Alex Mirabal, I can't leave him out. Alex Mirabal as well. They're all in competition of who is the best recruiter and who can bring in the most blue chip guys. So I'm enjoying the competition amongst the coaching staff as far as bringing in blue chip individuals. I'm also enjoying hearing about the competition in practice as well. And I'm enjoying the character guys that we're bringing in that are blue chip guys, very talented guys, but also are basically ride or die guys on the football field. Guys will go to battle with you every single Saturday, every single bowl game as well. And hopefully that will get you a national championship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Once again, I am Will. Stay safe. God bless. See you soon. All about to you guys. Bye-bye.